Quick little 20-second disclaimer before the video starts, man. The lighting is terrible. I tried something new and try because I know what I need. I need to invest in like one of those professional lights. So y'all go ahead, like, comment, and share so I can help me get to that point because the more y'all watch and engage, the more I can invest into this podcast because I really want to make it good. But I tried something new, ended up going terrible. So like the lighting dims and brightens a lot throughout this video. Y'all bear with me. It's still very great content. Zeke is a phenomenal athlete. He's a phenomenal speaker. And, he really changed my perspective on a lot. So y'all enjoy the episode. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Beyond Boundaries Podcast, man. We got another very special guest with us here. We got Big Grizz. We got Zeke Biggers, man, a former teammate of mine, man. Just somebody that y'all gonna enjoy hearing about. He got a lot to tell and just a great story. So before we even get into it, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, man. I'm Zeke Biggers. Played at Georgia Tech all 4 years. Recently in an NFL job, just went to the combine and everything. So looking to get picked up here soon in April.
Okay. Yeah, y'all heard him, man. He did talk about the NFL combine. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna definitely get into that in the show. Some other things. We're gonna talk about your time in Georgia Tech. We're gonna just talk about the future plans. We're gonna talk about all sorts of things. So it's gonna be a good show. Before we even get into it, man, we know what the people want to hear about. Yeah. Man. We know that people want to hear about. Not everybody get a chance to get invited to Indianapolis. So, man, just go ahead and tell us first of all, before we get to what it was like there, like what's it like to get that invite, man?
Yeah, so I got an invite right after we finished the bowl game. So just seeing that shit in my email was like crazy. I'm like, that shit is so real. I just went back to like 2016. I'm looking up videos of me like saying I'm gonna be there. Yeah. So just actually getting a chance to like get the invite and go out there and showcase my talent was crazy. So it was definitely so real.
I'm knowing. And I remember that's something that we had been talking about. We all knew that she was gonna get there, man. I know one thing that I'm real curious about is the whole preparation part of it, bro. Because I'm knowing how much that is. We talk to other people, and it's just a whole lot to go into. Because you really try to get this extra inch, extra, second of or 0.1 of a second or whatever.
It's crazy. So you go right out there, you finish the season. I went straight to training. Okay. I had to sit out for a little bit because I had appendix surgery, so I was out for maybe 2-3 weeks. And then I started back training, but just getting out there, like you surrounded by guys you usually playing against on TV, so you kind of just building new connections, and then you out there, you just working every day. It's like
for real.
You working out 2-3 times a day. It might not be like a full-fledged workout, but you might just do some stretches or something like that, and you come out sweating crazy. So it's like it's different things. You learn your body a lot, and then just getting away from school and getting away from every distraction, like that was a big part for me. That's why I went to Fort Myers, Florida, kind of to get away from everything, distractions, and just really lock in. And it paid off for me. I had a great combine.
For sure. So you did put up some good numbers. 509, 35 or 34 and a half inch. Zeke's the monster. He had a great combine. So just like I don't know. Did you kind of expect such good result going into it, like with your training? Did you know that was coming?
My training, we grind hard. I'm in there getting extra every chance I get. Off days, I ain't really take none. Like I was in there getting extra so I can catch up and exceed expectations. But in training, I was running like a 5.2, so just running a 5 flat basically was crazy. And then training, I jumped to 32, so I added 2.5 inches to that. So it was just crazy. And then broad jump, I'm probably gonna do that at pro day again. Okay. Cause I just jumped like a 9.6 yesterday, so I jumped a 9.3 at the combine. So everything was real smooth. Drills was great too. Yeah,
just talk about being there. So was it an adrenaline thing to where you there, you felt it, or were you nervous?
Nah, I don't feel like I was nervous. I feel like the day before I was a little bit nervous, but kind of just talk to God really about it, just kind of put me in this position to go out there and make something of it. So that's kind of what I did. Just went out there. I wasn't nervous when I got there. I knew it was business, how to handle it. So went out there. I had fun. That was probably the most fun I had doing drills and shit in a while. So
I bet. And so you talked about the day before and all that, and that's one last thing before transition subjects and everything. But that's kind of thing I'm curious about. I'm sure the fans and people who are watching this are curious about, it's just like the whole process beyond just the combine day. So, you know, like how early are y'all getting there before? Everybody getting there together at once? Y'all stay same hotel? Like, what's that like?
Well, I'm gonna get the whole rundown. As soon as you get there, you getting things, getting your bags, getting your new room and everything like that. I didn't have a roommate down there. I had a big king size bed, so I was chilling.
Yeah, we know how you get.
I had a big king size bed. I'm chilling. I'm in a room by myself, but some people have roommates and stuff. But you get down there, you have to do like little interviews with like Madden and stuff like that, getting the measurements and weight, and you had to go in the room. Like they shut the door, do like a whole 360 camera of you. Okay. Like just doing stuff like that, and then they get down to the nitty gritty. Honestly, bro, like I was in the hospital for like 9:30 to like 7:30 at night. Really? Yeah, bro. You do like X-rays, MRIs. It's like DEXA. It like does body fat. Okay. CT scan, whatever the teams want to see from you. Like I had the shoulder surgery, you know. Yeah. So they wanted to look at that, and then they looked at my hips, my ankles, and everything. So I was really do like a full evaluation. Yeah, your whole entire body, and like I was up there for hours. That was the longest day. And they wake you up at like breakfast started at like 7:30. Then after that you on the go. Okay. To like 5 something 6. And I know you ain't got to give specifics like what teams or whatever, but it's like throughout this whole process you still talking to people or talking to executives, like as far as during the whole combine. Like, yeah, I mean you consistently keeping up with people. Most definitely. Like the teams that I talked to the most consistent that I seen at practice and everything was like Arizona and stuff like that. Steelers came out. I talked to Steelers D-line coach. Arizona, I just had a call with them recently. I had Chargers, Miami, Jaguars. So they in your phone. Yeah. Like, you having to answer interview questions and all that for them? Yeah, most definitely. Okay. Interview questions. You watching film. You watching your plays. They plays. Really? Yeah. So you involved for real? Yeah. So they doing all that. So like they kind of just breaking down and seeing how fast you can learn, how fast you can pick things up. So okay. Yeah. And so would you say it's similar at all to because we know you was recruited by some big schools and everything. Yeah. Would you say it's similar at all to the recruiting process, or is it way different? I feel like it's a lot different because you pick when you get recruited, you get to pick the school now. For sure. Now they picking you, so you don't really have a sense of like, you can just go out there and put your best foot forward every day, but like there's no telling who's gonna pick you or where you're gonna be picked. So that's kind of like just a mindset. I'm just going out there putting my best foot forward and working every day. Like, you don't know where you're going to end up. Like, you can end up undrafted, then somebody can come around that team you never talked to pick you up. So it's crazy. It's a big difference. For sure. And so, I mean, we done talked about the whole process of the combine, but now I really want to get into your whole journey of getting there, man. Because, we know you was at Georgia Tech the whole time, all 4 years. All 4 years. But what's rare about it was only 4 years. Because, in today's time, people kind of extend that. But you was 6 years. You was a true get in there, 4 years, and you got out. So, kind of just, really from wherever you want to start, you can start as far as high school, college, and then the part I really want to know is, I mean, obviously we all go into college like with the dream of getting to the NFL. Yeah. But like, at what point was there a specific moment where you were like, okay, this is real. This is really time for me to lock in. Yeah. So, I got to college 2021. For a freshman, I had a good freshman season. Played a good amount. It wasn't too much. I got injured my freshman year, so I was kind of missing time. And then 2022, it was kind of like coming back from injury, knocking off the rust. Was trying to get on the field, trying to make some plays, get my name known. I really thought about transferring after that year. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But I say that flips switch in like that 2022 to 2023 season. Like I feel like my best season was 2023, and then 2024 was just different defensive coordinators, so I had to kind of just play my role, but like I still went out there to do what I had to do, and it got me in a position I wanted to be in. So. And so another thing I want to talk about, and I was telling people before the season started, I was like, this is definitely a big year for Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell you was way more locked in at practice. It seemed like it was a different demeanor about you. I remember one time I talked to you about it, and you said you gave a lot of responsibility to, you recently crossed. You now part of Omega Psi Phi. So, you know what I'm saying? Just tell the fans as much as
do you want to talk about that? Because a lot of people, they see the whole fraternity life, they see us do it, they see y'all rep it and whatever, but they don't really know. So like, what was that like? Crossing during football, during spring ball.
Yeah, so I crossed over during spring ball. I mean, like it gave you effort. You had to push through the same thing, but I feel like it kind of built me up in a lot of ways, like to where it got me out of my shell. I was more vocal. I wasn't as shy, standing back. Like I was kind of more forward and everything. And then kind of just my mentality doing everything. Like it just gave me an extra step of just pushing through everything. Like I'm like, this is not that hard. Like I know I can push through it. I know I can get through it. And then so it just kind of took that approach and then pushing people around me too, like as much as I could. Cause like I felt like after that, I was able to kind of just do anything I wanted to, like just because I know my mental capability at that point. So.
Nah, for sure. And like I said, I mean, you followed it up with a tremendous senior campaign and everything.
Sure.
But one more specific thing that I want to tell people about, because I always said, I feel like Zeke got a good chance in the draft because he's the best special teams player in the country. It's crazy how you find him. Like, if it's ever a 40-plus yard field goal, you know what I'm saying? I can sit back and think Zeke probably got this one, man. Sure. So we got to tell the fan, is there some extra technique or whatever? What is it that allows you to get them field goals so often?
I really don't know. Like, I feel like hooping, like, just being able to jump in, like jump for rebounds and stuff, like just kind of translating that. Now I'm big as hell, like I'm not gonna lie. So just knocking people back, get my arm up. But like I blocked hella clear. So I bought like in the last 2 years, I bought like 6.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I bought like 6.
Does that get brought up?
Yeah, like some teams do like bringing it up or we'll watch the film on it. Like it got brought up a lot of times. Cause I mean. Like,
that's game changing. Well, like, cause now, I mean, you probably know more than me, but there's just gotta be. Was there one that you had that was like really changed the game? What do you think was the most important field goal block you had?
2023 when we played Duke, I blocked the game winning. Like, I blocked the game winning field goal.
That's the type of stuff that like people notice, but people don't notice. You know what I'm saying? They don't really talk about
that one. And then I feel like that was the biggest one. I blocked a lot, so I don't even remember.
Okay. And so, that's what I just said reminded me of something. The people notice. Or it has more impact than people notice and people give credit for it. So that's another thing I want to talk about, because that's really the whole life of somebody in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? You nose guard. You nothing but taking up double team, bro. I know how it is, man. But so just kind of talk about like what is there any extra motivation to keep doing that? Because we play football different, and that was almost something that really got me was just the lack of the glory, or not even lack of glory, but you can't even make plays, all this and everything. So what you got to say about that trench life?
The trench life is crazy. Like it's different. You gotta have a different mentality. I feel like honestly, bro, like I'm humble as hell. So like sometimes I don't mind like not making a play all the time, letting some people like my linebacker come through and run free. Cause I'm getting double team. I got double team every play this season.
Yeah, I'm saying literally.
Double team, triple team. So like it was kind of just a thing. Like I kind of took the mentality that they gotta double team me. Like they gotta put multiple people on me, or it's gonna be ugly. So like I kind of just took that in. So it kind of helped me, but sometimes it did get frustrating not like making the plays. I'm like, so you're not getting as much glory as like. Damn DM I had that got hella sacks or something like.
For real.
So it definitely got its perks to it though.
Okay, and you played tight end in high school, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So every big fella got their high school story. What's yours? What were you like in high school, man?
In high school, I feel like I was everywhere. Like I was like on the blocking level, like I used to just be throwing kids, bro. So like my favorite one, we was in the playoffs like 3rd round. I'm in the tight end, like, they knew they gonna run behind me. I just slammed I slammed like 2 people down, like, scored. And then offensive side, I say like, it was a middle game, like, they finally threw me the ball, because they used me as like a blocking tight end. But they finally threw me the ball, so I'm happy as hell running around. I'm big as hell, I'm like 350. I'm like 350, 360, I'm running a little out route, caught that bit. I got tackled, but like just get the ball.
Okay, yeah, and I mean, I'm glad you brought that up because another thing that I think had a huge impact with you having such a good season was you went through your weight transformation, and you lost a lot of weight in your time period. So first of all, I want to hear, or I got 3 questions for that part. Was it difficult?
Yeah.
Was it, and what made you do it? Like, what made you decide to go through that weight transfer? And the third one is, was it hard to do while playing football?
Yeah. So I dropped probably, since I got to college, I dropped like over 30 pounds. Yeah. I was like 360, I'm not 315, 3.
Xbox.
Right now. Yeah, so that shit was definitely hard. It was challenging. Mentally wise, like, you want to go out and eat whatever you can, but like sometimes you just kind of got to watch what you eat. So I started like having a diet where I didn't eat carbs and stuff later, past a certain time in the day, and eat more protein and stuff. And it kind of just helped me lean my body out there. Took off-season training more seriously, like just using, cause Coach AJ workouts crazy as hell. So I give him a lot of credit to getting that weight off me too. Like his workouts just dropped that shit, all that money.
Yeah, because we was doing a lot with Coach AJ.
Me, chain throwers and shit.
Team comp days, good old team comp days. But yeah, then another thing is that you mentioned that I want to go back to is you with the field goal blocks. You said that you think playing basketball helped you do that. And one thing that I'm a huge advocate for, if you really have watched the podcast, you heard me say before, I really think that basketball is one of the best like trainings for football, especially the big guys, because you know what I'm saying, it forces us to move our feet, it forces us to just be active, because it's like jumping a bunch of time. So and I've seen you play basketball. You're a pretty good basketball player, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to hear what you got to say about that. Tell them about your basketball career in general.
I played basketball all my life since I was like 5 years old, but I took it more serious in high school than anything. I was hooping in high school. I was averaging like 15, 10, and like whatever assists or blocks or whatever. But I was hooping in high school. But it definitely helped with your like hand-eye coordination a little bit, and then like just me being a postman, drop step and stuff. So I kind of like you use that in pass rush a lot of the time, like just like look in and out. You're basically doing that on the pass rush move, like a little one step down and stuff like that. So it kind of just go hand in hand in different ways, like. It can help you a lot. Like a lot of people say when I'm playing football, like they can see I play basketball.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to tell people it's a noticeable thing. Like you can tell when an athlete has played football or played basketball.
You more light on your feet, like more agile.
That's what I'm saying. And you mentioned that went to your pass rush game, and obviously with you going to the league now, everybody knows it's a pass rush thing. You know what I'm saying? But like when you first got here, you was kind of known as that run stepper. And that's one of the strides that I saw you take personally from being somebody who saw you 3 years. Is this year, I think this was by far your best year rushing the passer or whatever. So like, number one, I mean, I'm sure that was a point of emphasis to get some film on. But just like, where did that come from? Like, do you think it's as simple as trying?
I feel like just the training I did, like I kind of took into like working my hands more. Kind of my approach to the O-lineman, like to get them off balance and stuff like that, and then as well as like me losing weight got me more like quicker and more explosive off the ball. So all of that went hand in hand. So.
Okay, and so one more thing that I'm sure that the people want to hear about is something that you benefited from a lot. It's the whole NIL. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta get specific. We ain't gotta do nothing. But I mean, like I tell people all the time, when I first got to college, it was when NIL was first becoming a thing. So you being somebody, you got here freshman year, you was probably not making much. And then we know what you made senior. So I ain't no detail, but like, what is your whole thoughts and opinion on NIL?
I feel like NIL is great. Like I have no complaints about NIL. I wish that shit would have started earlier, like freshman year. If we would have had NIL freshman year to now, bro, I would be so paid. Like it was crazy. It's definitely great though. Like people have been making money on our name for years, so us being able to make that money now is crazy.
For sure. So. And I laugh and I joke, but one thing I've always had tremendous respect for is it's clear that you are financially literate. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna blow it like.
Yeah, I ain't blowing the bat. I bought with my NIL. I bought like.
Go Go ahead, let them know what you bought. Let them know what you bought since we going there.
I bought a TRX truck.
There you go.
I bought a TRX truck and a chain. That was it.
Okay.
But after that, I invest my money. Like all my money is in my savings for real. Like I saved a lot of them. I lived off of the school checks for my rent and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then cost of living like gas and stuff. That was mostly what I did. And then I help out my family and like send a little bit back home. But most of the time we invested. Like I helped my mom build a building that she's making money off of now. So I get a little percentage of that. And then I bought like a box truck as well, like a little box truck. So I got a driver who was making me money running through her company.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm smart with my money.
That's what I like to hear, and this is the type of stuff that I want people to be aware of. Is that we not just dumb, especially at Georgia Tech. Like we really know what we're doing, but you specifically, you are a great example of spending that money well. And I'm curious, like where do you think that came from?
I feel like my mom has just been an entrepreneur. Like she kind of instilled that in me already. So. Cause she owns her own salon. Then she's an entrepreneur. Like owns her like 2 other businesses as well. So she making good money. So kind of just teaching me the value of a dollar at a young age is kind of always. So I'm like, I ain't gonna say I'm stingy with money, but like I'm stingy. Like
for sure.
I ain't gonna be like, why do you need that? Like I ain't trying to go out and just spend money like that.
For sure. I'm knowing. And so yeah, with that, what I'm really curious about, cause like we know you're making pretty good money now, but next level is even more. So like, have you went through anything as far as financial literacy? Are people teaching you anything, or is that kind of just something that right now, or maybe comes along the line, or just right now you having to know your own stuff?
I kind of know my own stuff right now, but I have like people in my life that's kind of giving me advice with that
for sure
and everything. And then I'm a probably hire
financial advisor for sure
advisor, just to help me like make more investments, smarter investments, like stocks and everything like that.
Yeah, cause that's the type of stuff you don't want to have your attention on. You know what I'm saying? You trying to play ball, you get somebody else to.
I'm trying to get paid for sure. So
for sure,
if I get to the league and make some good money, like I'm making sure like I can use that shit for life. Like I ain't the type to blow it. Like I'm still wearing Georgia Tech gear. I'm not going out buying Louis V and all that. So
even when we went to Longhorn, you got you a burger on me. Zeke frugal, bro. He not blowing his money, man. I can confirm. Well, I mean, anything else you just want to say about Georgia Tech? Anything else you got to say about NFL?
I mean, Georgia Tech, cool, good school. Like, I feel like I learned a lot. Being here for 4 years, I feel like I learned a lot with off the ball, like off the field type of things, and playing football. Like we had like 4 different coaches, so I had to pick up some different things from different people. And then just the league, I'm just ready to get there, bro. Like that's just a big dream. So as soon as I hear my name called, I'm going crazy.
You going to it?
Nah, I'm gonna be at home. I think I'm gonna go back to. I'm from North Carolina, so I'm gonna go back to North Carolina. Probably just chill out with my fam. I ain't been home in like a year and a half. So just going back, seeing everybody, kind of just stand out the way, ain't trying to get in no trouble, no crazy thing. So just stand out the way, working out and getting ready.
Smooth, and everybody knows, getting to the part you are now is a big dream for everybody. So just to the kids or whoever it might be, just looking up to you or just want some advice. What you gotta say? What knowledge can you get at the gym?
Really, just work hard and like push yourself to limits you don't think you can be pushed to. Sometimes you might need somebody to push you as well, and like don't always listen to how you say that shit.
Yeah, I know what you said. Don't listen to how they say it.
Yeah, don't listen to how they saying it. Listen to like
what they saying.
What they saying. So,
sure.
Cause that's one thing I feel like I grew up with. Like I used to have attitude. Like I used to always listen to how they said it, not what they were saying. And once I got older and listened to what they were saying, not how they were saying it, it helped me a lot, and it opened my eyes to a lot of different things. So I feel like it was able to me build a better bond with my coaches and allow them to push me in ways I wanted to be pushing so I can be great. So that's definitely one thing I'll give to the kids.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, hey, man, this is a great person to hear from. He's real genuine. Just ever since I got here, like it's just been, real guy. So I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you showing up. And as always, I appreciate y'all listening if you made it this far. As always, be good, be blessed. Peace.